Hello, this is Aviva Tamar, and this is going to be a tarot card reading. This is going to be a reading for my water sign friends. I'll put the timestamps. Those are what they're called. I'll put the timestamps down below so that you can jump to your specific sign. But I'm going to start out with just a little like random oracle reading for your general like earthy. Did I say water or earth? This is going to be for my earth signs. Okay. I don't know what I said. I hope I said earth. I think I said water. But this is for my earth signs because Virgo's birthday. And this is my first thing. Words. Earth. It's happening now. So I'm just going to give you a general message. An oracle reading. Just to get you started, and then I'll jump into, I'm going to try and only do 10 minutes per because it could go on forever. It could go on forever, and this is why I never did get through all of the signs, is because I tend to like ramble on forever. Okay, so your first general message for all of my earth signs is from the Hunchback of Notre Dame, and it just feels very much like it's going to resonate with everybody in the world, or everybody in the United States. What I'd give, what I'd dare just to live one day out there. And that's from the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I can hear the song in my head. This is my favorite Disney movie of all time. I don't know how other people feel about it, and I don't know if you are familiar with the Hunchback of Notre Dame or the song, but yeah, Quasimodo has been trapped in his little bell tower for his whole life, and he is just longing to go outside for a singular day just to feel a little bit better about himself. But he's afraid to take that leap, but he's longing for the leap. It's a very, very interesting song. I love it. I related to it a lot as a kid, so still now, still relate to it. So I don't know how you're relating to that right now, Earth signs, but it could be that you're feeling trapped. You're feeling trapped, which, I get it. Feeling trapped. We've been trapped literally in the house, a lot of us, for a very, very long time, and it feels like it's never going to end because some people just won't follow the rules. But alas, what can we do? All right, next thing I have is a enchanted map oracle. Geez, we have 3 cards. So once I get through these 3 cards, I will move into Virgo, then Taurus, then Capricorn, if I'm remembering all of my signs correctly. So first, let's start with this Golden Palace. So September, my earth signs, though you are feeling trapped and longing to find a way to be part of the world, this right here, this is wonderful. This is a wonderful place to be trapped. Yes, you are still trapped, I understand, but you have a good foundation. There's a lot to be grateful here with the Golden Palace. Grateful? What? There's a lot to be grateful for here. My brain is moving a lot faster than my mouth can, apparently. So, with the Golden Palace card, there's a lot to be grateful for. There's a lot of beauty in your life right now. If you are feeling trapped, it could be that you need to be more appreciative. You need to find things to be thankful for. And I understand completely if you are in an individual situation where it feels very much like there is nothing to be thankful for. There are a lot of us dealing with those kinds of situations lately. So let's just continue. We have education here. All right, so this is a card of feeding your mind, of diving into, the deeper realms of your potential, essentially. because through educating yourself, you learn about more things that you're capable of doing. Does that make sense? You're just like, you're expanding your knowledge of the world, and therefore expanding your knowledge of like occupations you could have, or things you can do to occupy your time, things that you can do to find meaning in your life. So I feel like there's knowledge to be gained that gives you insight about yourself. And in both of these cards, we see this crescent moon here, which tells me that there is something hidden that can be discovered through doing some self-education. Okay, some sort of like beauty that you were unaware of can be found through learning, through educating yourself, and that's very cool. But something beautiful is going to come to you through this education. And then you have encouragement. Okay, look for support through family, through loving relationships in the month of September. Okay, month of September, educate yourself, find the beauty in life and the things to be thankful for. Perhaps that beauty is found through your relationships in September, your family relationships. This is very much a parent-child relationship specifically. So if you are a parent, put extra effort into loving your kids, into being there for them emotionally, to support them in difficult times. Especially as we like move into the school year, a lot of kids are going to be dealing with a lot of extra stress and confusion right now. So they're going to need some support and encouragement, and also be okay with receiving support and encouragement from others in your process of educating yourself. If you want to go back to school and you need someone to help you with that, maybe you should feel okay with reaching out to that someone, being like, hey, I'd really like to go back to school. Can you help me? Maybe it'll turn out better than you expect. I think that there's a lot of good that you're probably not quite seeing, because of this feeling of being trapped. But I'm telling you, you're not as trapped as you think you are. You're not as trapped as you think you are. That's the overall message here. There's a lot of goodness in your life. Even if you are actually trapped in a situation, there are things to be thankful for, even in this dark place. And perhaps you are not as trapped as you think you are if you're willing to reach out to others and ask for some assistance, some encouragement, some support. Okay, so this is your overall message, my Earth signs. Now we're going to move into Virgo for their birthday month reading. So let's get into that. All right, my Virgo friends, are you ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's get into this. I am using my Fairy Tarot today by Doreen Virtue, and I am ready to find out what September holds for my Virgo friends. So, we got a pile already. Let's see what we got. We got the Queen of Winter, strong, patient, self-sufficient, and funny. Let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career, unmarried or divorced individuals. So, Virgos, sun, moon, rising signs, please keep in mind that you must let go of things that you know are not good for you. Okay, September is a time for restructuring, so let go of things that are, one, trying to leave, and two, just bad for business. Okay, like it said, focus on your business. All right, unity. Do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. All right. So, like I said a second ago, Virgo, September is a time for rebuilding, restructuring, and it looks like you're going to be restructuring your value system, using your spirituality as a guide and using your community as kind of a starting point. Does that make sense? So it's like you're trying to create or sustain a community that you have, or you're either trying to sustain a community that you already have or create a new community for yourself. Right now, you're kind of in that in-between place where you're trying to figure out which it is. But if you allow your spirituality to guide you away from the things that are not serving you and toward the things that are good for you, that feel right for you, you'll know what the community is that you're supposed to be in, and you'll know how to contribute to that community once you start following that that spiritual intuition. Okay, do what feels right for you. We have justice. Take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end fair and objective decisions. Okay. So again, we have on Unity, it says do the right thing for the right reason. And here it says fair and objective decisions. So in September, you really are going to have to have strong morals, strong personal values in your decision making. So you're going to have that strong spiritual basis. Your community may or may not be there to support you. You may have to be that focal support point for your community, if that makes sense. And this could be like a family, a literal community. It could be an organization, anything where people need to come together. You may end up being kind of a focal point for that, because in September, you're going to have to be strong in your values and your morals and know exactly what you think is right and wrong and stand by that, Princess of Summer, gentle, sensitive, kind, and inexperienced. A new relationship or emotional experience. Invitations to social events. A compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. So, Virgo, my friends, though in the overall rating you felt trapped, okay? Though in the overall rating, earth signs are feeling trapped in September, there is this sense of community around you, in particular, Virgo, in the month of September. There is, again, like I said, that sense that you are like a focal point of the community because of your sense of fairness, because of your strong moral drive. There's something about your belief system, something about your spirituality, just something about you that gives you a strong foundation. The one thing that could hold you back is you just need to be willing to let go of and walk away from things that just aren't good for you. And that can be hard for people who are community minded, which, I mean, I don't feel like a Virgo normally would be, but I'm just saying, Virgos are normally kind of loners. That's why the Hermit card is their card. You know what I'm saying? It's just typically a Virgo doesn't like to be the center of attention. However, Virgos in September, your birthday month, you look like you're going to be the center of attention, at least within a tight-knit community. And what is most valuable about you right now to those around you is your morality, is your sense of right and wrong, and your willingness to express those views. Okay, so don't be afraid to express your views of right and wrong, my friends, but make sure that your spirituality and your morality is well grounded. Right? Make sure you're willing to stand by the things you're going to say in September. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now with that Princess of Summer energy, that is a juxtaposition, like a direct juxtaposition to the Queen of Winter. The Queen of Winter is a very mature feminine energy who is, like it says, strong, patient, self-sufficient. So it's like you need to balance these two parts of yourself in September. You need to balance that tendency towards being a hermit with a willingness to kind of step out of the fortress you have made for yourself, Like it said in the overall rating, remember to cultivate those positive relationships. Leave behind the not so good relationships, but be willing to cultivate the positive ones. And I am pulling out now my Starman Tarot, and I have for you the Prince of Pentacles. So in September, my friend, take it slow. Be willing to take it slow. All right. Be willing to think ahead and make plans. And again, we have this grounding of your energy. You see how this horse is standing on tree stumps, right? That's that grounding energy. So Virgo, make sure you are grounding yourself, one, in reality, like being a realistic person, which, Virgo, cool. Let go of that imperfection, that imperfection. Let go of that perfectionism for a day or two. And just kind of plan ahead for multitudes of possibilities, and ground yourself in reality, and make sure that you, again, are willing to stand by your morals and values, because people are going to be coming to you and you're going to be having a lot of conversations in the month of September where people are going to be asking you for advice. You're going to be the center of a community of some sort in September. So what you need to do is make sure you are 100% grounded. That's just where I'm at. That's just where I'm at. And then on the bottom of the deck here, we have the 5 of Cups, okay? And the 5 of Cups indicates that you may be inclined to focus on the negative, especially with your intuitive sense. You may be inclined to focus on the negative possibilities when planning ahead. Do not get stuck in that cycle, okay? Don't get stuck in the cycle, because on the top of the deck, we have the Empress. Things are going to be abundant. Things are going to be good, all right? You are in control. You are wiser than you believe yourself to be, and you are a good source of support for your community if you are going to allow yourself to be that source. You just need to focus a little bit more on the positive possibilities. You need to focus, like that Golden Palace said, you need to focus a little bit more on being thankful for what you do have, even though you may feel kind of trapped by responsibility. You may feel kind of trapped in your circumstances, but at the same time, because of who you are, people are going to come to you for support, and you are that great source of support if you are willing to allow yourself to be. That's not to say you should drain yourself of your energy. That's not to say you should give from an empty cup. Make sure you are doing the self-care like an Empress would. Make sure you're doing everything you need to do to take care of yourself so that you are 100% and you can take care of others. And Empress understands that she must take care of herself first so that she can then have overflow to give to others. So make sure you're doing that, staying grounded in reality and being realistic about how much you're giving to others. And then also with the 5 of Cups, remember to focus on the positive. Okay? All right. So that is everything for you, my Virgo friend. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been just about exactly 10 minutes. Yes, that's perfect. I hope you have a wonderful month, day, evening, whatever, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Taurus, September 2020. You ready? I'm ready. All right, let's do this. Let's do it. Okay, Taurus. How are you feeling? I'm doing all right. I hope you're doing well. I hope September has good things for you. Oh, geez. I'm already having trouble. All right, so I'm using my Wonderland in Tarot deck for you guys. Let's see what September has in store for Taurus. Taurus, September, give us some insight, please. Okay, so our first card is the 6 of Pentacles, my friends. There's some balance, some reciprocity here. The Ace of Wands, some creativity. So, money-wise or physically or in relationships, there's some sort of give and take. There's reciprocity. There's you giving something that you have in abundance, and then there's you receiving from others something that they have in abundance. This does not necessarily mean that there will be an exchange of money, but there is an exchange of something physical, that could be time, that could be energy, that could just be a service exchange. It could be you receiving charity or you giving charity. But it's some sort of give and take, some sort of reciprocity between you and at least one other person. And then there's Ace of Wands, something that you're really passionate about, something that gets you really excited. And it doesn't necessarily, this is very neutral, okay? It's just something that excites your emotions. That doesn't necessarily mean it is good or bad. It's just something that really gets you revved up, okay? This could make you real angry, real sad, real happy, make you laugh, whatever it is, something that makes you just feel real uppity, you know? All right. So there's a give and take, and then there's also this something passionate. So there's definitely like this give and take around some sort of passion in the month of September. Let's get some clarity around this Ace of Wands here. What's going on with this passion? Got the Ace of Pentacles along with it, okay? So something tangible. You could be creating something new, okay? This could be like a creative project. That's like the traditional, whoa, we got the tower. Sorry for yelling, but whoa, something is changing suddenly. Now, here's the thing about this tower. This is entirely up to Alice. Alice chooses to shift her dream. She chooses to change things by taking control of the situation, by leaving behind the things that were disturbing her, that were making her unhappy, and moving back into the positive part of her dream, or coming back to reality. It depends on what you want to do, okay? But the fact here is that you are making a major decision in September, which throws everything off, maybe makes a little bit of chaos, but sets you on a path towards following your dreams. Essentially, with these aces here, you're on a path toward abundance, you're on a path toward creation, you're on a path toward your passions, essentially. Now, I think that there's going to be a need to rely on some relationships, on some give and take. There may be some recognition of your abilities, whatever this passion is, whatever this project is, this thing that you are creating. All right. Someone may recognize that and help you stabilize it. All right. Let's get a little bit more clarification on that Six of Pentacles. Okay. We're going to try and keep this under 10 minutes. Okay, guys. I don't want to be going on forever about September. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Yeah, there's definitely a relationship of some sort that is going to help you through this upheaval that you may be experiencing in the month of September. So, Taurus, my friend, it could be a mother energy. Okay, with the Queen of Pentacles, it could be a mother energy. It could be a romantic sort of thing with someone who has more money than you, perhaps like a sugar mama, sugar daddy sort of situation. But it's not the King of Pentacles, it's the Queen of Pentacles. So it does feel more like a nurturing sort of situation rather than like a sugar daddy. So I would say that in September, whatever important relationships you have, I want you to nurture them. I want you to savor them. I want you to put more energy into them so that when this upheaval happens, when you make this decision that changes things, you have this support behind you. This could be a family relationship. Like I said, that Queen of Pentacles just screams mother to me, but it doesn't necessarily need to be like a biological mother, just someone who has that kind of nurturing, motherly, supportive energy. They don't even need to be female, really. But someone who's going to like support your dreams here, really, that's what it feels like. Someone is supporting your dreams, but there's a decision that needs to be made because there is a Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Taurus. Whoa. September. Whoa, Ten of Swords. Yes, definitely. Something that you have been trying to fix, to make right. There is a situation that you've just been beating over the head that will not go away. Either it will be resolved through teamwork or it is time to walk away from it. You give it one last go and you are done and you make the decision. Okay, that's what this Ten of Swords tells me. So whatever it is that you've just been beating over the head, trying to fix and mulling over and thinking over, and none of your ideas are working, perhaps it's time to just say goodbye to that and say hello to these relationships that really do nurture and comfort and support you. I'm just saying that's what it looks like. It looks like you need to make a decision to put an end to something so that you can put more energy into this relationship, into building your passions, into really creating tangible wealth with the things that make you happy. Honestly, that's what I'm getting here. There's like, you're creating tangible wealth with the people and the things that make you happy in September. But first, there is a decision that needs to be made, an upheaval, an ending to something that has just been creating problems and chaos in your life. I'm just saying, Taurus, got the Four of Cups. There's dissatisfaction. You are unsatisfied. Eight of Cups on the top of the deck. You are dissatisfied, Taurus. You need to walk away from something that is creating dissatisfaction and negativity in your life, because if you put your effort and your focus into the things, the relationships, the situations, the activities, whatever that brings you joy, that's where you're gonna find joy. I know a lot of the time it is easier said than done. I get it. I hear you, Taurus. I do. It's easier said than done. However, you never know until you try. Obviously, what you've been trying is not working, and you need to move on and try something brand new. Okay, something brand new that will give back to you what you put into it, because it looks like whatever this situation is, you've been putting into it and putting into it and putting into it and getting nothing out. Whatever that situation is, it is time to just put an end and walk away. Put an end to it, walk away from it, and start something new. I know it is hard for you, Taurus. I am surrounded by Tauruses all day, every day. You don't even understand. I understand, Taurus. I get it. It's hard for you to change. Shifts are difficult, but there's a lot of pentacles here, which means that this shift is very grounded and abundant. You have nothing to worry about. Just savor these relationships. Find the place where you get back what you give and put more effort into that thing. That's what I have for you for September, Taurus. Put more effort into the things that bring you joy, into the relationships that give you reciprocity, and walk away from the things that cause chaos and conflict in your life because they aren't necessary. All right? That is your message for September, Taurus. I hope that you can take that advice. I hope that you can grow and move forward and enjoy the good things and the wonderful relationships in your life in September, because like that original main reading said, for all the earth signs, you are not as trapped as you think you are. You can escape from this, and even so, you don't necessarily have to, because you already have so many wonderful things to be thankful for. You just have to let go of the crappy things that you're holding on to. All right. I hope that this has been helpful for you, Taurus, and I hope to hear from you next month saying, oh yeah, you were right. I totally just needed to let go of this person who was just causing trouble, and I'm okay now. Everything's hunky-dory. So I specifically want you to say hunky-dory. And that's everything. I will see you in the next one, Taurus. Have a good September. Bye. Capricorn, it's your turn. Hey, Capricorn. Yeah, let's get started. Sorry for yelling right off the bat, but that's the kind of mood I'm in right now. Okay, so we have my Pokemon Tarot. We're going to figure out what you got going on in September, Capricorn. Oh my goodness. We have the moon. We have the Two of Cups and the Hierophant. Ooh, secrets. Secrets being revealed possibly in September. Definitely some sort of insight into your own subconscious, very likely. All right. Ooh, with the star also. So with the star and the moon, there's definitely your intuitive sense is growing. There's a sense of hope and of making wishes, dreams coming true, very possibly you having predictive dreams in September. So look out for that sort of kind of spiritual growth You know what I mean? Your intuitive growth as well. All right. And then with the Hierophant here, also, of course, yeah, your intuition's going to be going crazy, Capricorn. So please pay attention to that. Your intuition is going to be guiding you towards hope and positivity and good things. Yay. With the Two of Cups, please be aware that your energy will be alternating. There's possible. So with all this intuitive energy, Capricorn, what I'm getting here is kind of like an ebb and flow. Like you're not really in control of your intuitive sense, but it's kind of doing this number, going back and forth and being strong one day and really weak the next day and really strong one day and really weak the next day. And it feels very much like it's alternating. So how are we going to stabilize that intuitive sense that is growing in the month of September, Capricorn? How are we going to stay stable? Page of Cups, Page of Cups, the Page of Cups. We got to love ourselves. We got to be positive. We got to really, with the Page of Cups, there is a need to kind of focus on love, on self-love, on your connection with the divine, and on loving others. With the Two of Cups and the Page of Cups here, also look out for relationships. I feel like there may be like a romantic thing on the horizon for some earth signs. The Two of Cups also came up for Taurus. So if you have a lot of earth in your chart, especially if you have Taurus or Capricorn as your Venus sign, please be aware that the month of September could have love in the cards for you. That's all I'm saying. We also have the Three of Wands here. Now, the Three of Wands is like you've done the prep work and now you're kind of in this hurry up and wait mentality. So what it feels like is you've done the work to expand your intuitive sense and now you're experiencing the expansion. So the way to stay grounded, Capricorn, it looks like could be to just kind of wait it out and allow the intuitive sense to come to you rather than doing things to go out and try to access your intuitive sense. Excuse me for one moment. Oh, I dropped a bunch of things on the floor and I want to get them because they are important. Okay, so we also have the Six of Cups. Again, we have an indicator of possible romantic relationships. So, Capricorn, I'm just saying, September looks really good for you as far as your relationships, as far as your romantic relationships. You also have the Ace of Wands, okay? Ace of Wands, this positive passion, good things, creativity. So we have some new beginnings on the horizon for your creative side, for your emotions. You could be inspired. The Ace of Wands is like really just passion. It's just like a beginning of some sort of inspiration, some sort of passion. It could be a project. It could be an interest. With the Ace of Swords here, there's an indication that you could be learning new things about something very interesting to you, something that you are very passionate about. You could be trying new things and getting creative with something that you are learning about. With the Chariot here and the Ace of Swords, it really makes me feel like you're learning something new. You're really like, this right here, this is 100% Miss Frizzle energy. Like, like this right here, you are making mistakes, getting messy, taking chances, diving into new things, learning new things through experience, learning new things through learning them, there's all sorts of acquiring of knowledge. There's all sorts of acquiring of wisdom here. There's a lot of passion and drive and motivation here. There's steady momentum. There's a fly in my face. Wow, Capricorn. There's a lot of potential for really strong change, big progress. Words. I can't find the words. Oh my gosh. We have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. What's on the top of the deck? The Page of the Pentacles. The Page of the Pentacles. Look to the future. Make sure you're staying grounded in reality. But I'm telling you, your intuition is going to take you very far in the month of September, Capricorn. Oh my gosh, this is so good. This is so good. this is a good reading, Capricorn. September looks very, very good for you. You're starting new things. You're making progress. There is this like sense of hurry up and wait a little bit with this Three of Wands. But that just tells me that your intuition, it is growing. It's going to do some wonky things at times. It might not be 100% like, there may be times where you're kind of like going back and forth. But as long as you are confident and are keeping yourself somewhat grounded in reality by taking care of those like practical everyday things that you need to take care of with that Page of Pentacles energy, I feel like there's a lot of positivity. There's a lot of good stuff in relationships coming in September. I really feel like there's a lot of potential for love relationships in September for you, Capricorn, which is, you know, that's great. Not normally my thing, but still great. I'm down. I'm down for you to have some good loving relationships in the month of September. So yeah, Capricorn. Wow, Capricorn. I'm going to pull an Enchanted Map Oracle card for you, Capricorn, just to get like one last little positive kick. The wishing well. You got the wishing well. Look at that. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. I'm going to pull out the book. I'm going to pull out the book and read it for you so that you know that I know. You know what I know. Desire is the sacred impulse for life. Feel it, but let go of all attachment to ownership. Desire is the most important impulse for creating life. Now you're seeing the relationship between desire and inspiration and sensing that moment of truth when you feel the inception of new life. It is an aha moment when everything makes sense. Perhaps you recognize a soulmate or are conceiving a baby or an idea. What did I say about relationships? Yes! The wishing well card awakens you to the presence of unseen forces that enable new beginnings. Divine intelligence activates the field of possibilities where new life is co-created in a magical way. Neither you nor anyone else can know how or why this happens. It just does. To that end, you can't control the process of growth. Rather, you must step aside to be a channel for higher forces and relinquish any attachment to how this new creation should appear or when. Form your intention and take action by dropping the coin into the wishing well. Then trust in spirit. Prepare to be amazed. That's all of the things I just said. With that moon, I said that you have this like hidden potential. You have this growth of your intuitive sense happening. You're going to have this ebb and flow. The point is to not try to control it, just allow it. Good things are coming to you. Just kind of sit back and relax and allow them to come to you. Be willing to take those risks, make those mistakes, get messy, try new things because good things are coming to you. Oh my gosh. Capricorn, your September looks amazing. I hope you have a wonderful month. And oh my goodness, I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.